Good evening, folks. I'm Kelly Hardy, joined by James Klein tonight. We'll be bringing you the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Kelly. I'm very excited for tonight's game.
Very exciting contest here tonight, September 1st. The West Wilkes Blackhawks have traveled up the mountain to face off against the hometown Huskies.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting game. There's some keys to the game that we need to watch out for tonight. We got to score fast, that's for sure. Eliminate the turnovers and stop the run game. They've got a pretty good run game, so we can't allow the long drives that they had last week.
Right, and looking at the lineups tonight, West Wilkes Blackhawks come in at 1-1. The Huskies have started the season off 2-0, and West Wilkes has some pretty big guys on the line there, James. See one guy listed 6'4", 290. So again, some size on the line for the Hawks tonight that may be some trouble for the Huskies.
Yeah, the thing I noticed about the West Wilkes tonight is they've got 4 juniors that are listed as some key linemen that they have. So they're a rather young team. They run a spread offense similar to what North Wilkes did last week. You'll see a lot of bubble screen. Ethan Day, the quarterback, he does have a pretty decent arm, an accurate arm. So, but their bread and butter's their running game. They've got a kid, number 7, Hayden Fry. He's a junior. Had a big game against Elkin last week, so that's going to be something we really need to focus on stopping.
And right there you hit it, James. Our player to watch tonight, our Dr. Pepper player to watch for the West Wilkes Blackhawks is going to be number 7, Hayden Fry, the running back junior, again, who's having a great season. And on the Huskies side, we'll be looking out for Bridger Fairchild, the junior wide receiver, is having a great start to the season. 7 receptions, 108 yards, James.
Yeah, Bridger, I didn't realize he was a junior, so he plays like a senior. He's just, to me, he's the fire, the guts, the glory of the team. His toughness is just something that, as a former coach, it really amazes me. You got to have a lot of those types of kids to be successful, and to me, he's a leader of the team.
I echo those sentiments. Great kid to watch play all sports here at Ashe County High School. Again, the Huskies coming in 2-0, no conference games. This is our 3rd non-conference game. West Wilkes enters the game at 1-1, coached by Scotty Green. And again, Ashe County coached by head coach Brian Hampton.
Yeah, Scotty coaches many different sports down there at West Wilkes. He also got a former coach that I coached with, Dwayne Barrier. More than likely, he'll be calling the defense for them. So it'll be interesting to see what they do tonight.
And fans, the Husky team is lined up again in the cage with cheerleaders on field, and the smoke is starting to rise here. Another beautiful evening here in the high country, James. As the temperatures start to fall, it is definitely football weather.
Yeah, I just put on my pullover. The winds are blowing a little bit, so I had to get a little bit of fall clothes on. Looking forward to tonight's game. I think it's going to be one of those that's going to be the air raid versus a spread run game. So you'll see a lot of bubble screen action, so they'll pass some. But here comes the Huskies now.
Great, and as you mentioned, the Huskies charge the field now with the American flag and the Husky flag leading the way. Fans are on their seats. Let me reset. Fans are on their feet here in the stands tonight. A good Husky crowd here. Huskies wearing purple tops, gray bottoms, silver helmets. The Blackhawks travel up wearing their white jerseys, black pants, and they will start the game by kicking off. Didn't see the coin toss there, James, but it looks like the Huskies will receive.
Yeah, and to be honest, we need to put up some points really fast. I don't know a lot about their secondary, but if they're a similar team to North Wilkes, hopefully we'll have a lot of success. I look for knowing Dwayne Barrier, he'll throw a blitz out quite a bit, and I look for a lot of cover 3 for him as well.
And once again, folks, we're here at Ashe County High School playing our 3rd game of the season here in the 23 football season. The Huskies are set to receive, moving the ball right to left. The Blackhawks are set up for the kickoff. Folks, it's exciting to be here again. We got a good high school football game tonight, and get ready for the Moe's Boots opening kickoff. He gave it the boot, y'all. Here we go. Great kick into the end zone, and the Huskies will let that go. James, that's very impressive here at the high school level, that ball to go deep in the end zone.
Yeah, they got a sophomore kicking, so I about guarantee he's a soccer kid, the way he just kicked that ball. So powerful leg. That's a weapon when you have somebody who can put it in the end zone like that.
And again, the Huskies will take over here 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, moving right to left. Senior quarterback Blake Peters in the shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to each side. Luke Peterson in the backfield. Sets him in motion, calls for the snap. 2-step drop, quick release, out to the right side, called by Ian Grable. He takes a step to the right, and he's up for 10 yards for a first down there to start the game, James.
Yeah, nice little screen action, bubble screen. We ran that a lot last week. That'll soften up them corners so we can throw one long.
Huskies reset fast, going to move the ball 1st and 10 now from the 31-yard line. Peters calls for the snap. Hands off up the middle to Peterson, and he gains a couple yards before the Blackhawks take him down.
Yeah, the Blackhawks are big up front, so it's going to be a test for our offensive linemen to get the run game going. Got 2 yards on that play, so, second and 8's not bad. Hopefully we can get a big play right here.
Huskies switching out some offensive players here again, moving right to left. Blake Peters in the shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to each side. Peterson to his left. Puts a man in motion here to the south side. They're looking this way. Again, a quick screen pass to the quarterback, or the running back, Peterson. He makes the man miss, and he's to the midfield, folks. He's across it to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like that was about an 18-yard gain. Thing I noticed, there was looked like a block in the back by one of our receivers, but we need those guys blocking. That's what really busted that open. Let's see what they call.
That's right, James. I didn't see it. You did there right at the 24-yard line. Sorry, the 34-yard line. There's a flag on the field. The officials will confer. That was a huge play there for the Huskies offense. Let's see what the call is. Does look like a block in the back against the Huskies, as James alluded to there. That will bring the Huskies back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Is that right?
Yes, that would be 10-yard play. And a replay of second down.
So the Huskies will be moved back all the way to the 24-yard line. 2nd down and 20 looking now for the Huskies. Again, we got to put something together here on the opening drive. 11:04 remaining here in the first quarter. We're on the left hash. Peterson's looking to the sideline. Number 14, Eli Limley, now moves on to the field. 3 wide receivers to the top side, 1 to the south side. Peterson beside Peters in the shotgun formation. He calls for the ball again, looking to pass. He's going deep this time. Got a receiver open. That ball was in his hands and just fell short there. Looked like a good defensive play.
I'll tell you what, that was a perfect pass by Blake Peters. He couldn't throw it no better. We've got to get our hands together to catch those type of passes because it hit him right in the, looked like the shoulder pads or maybe the face mask.
And I believe that was little brother Bryce Peters there on the attempt. Again, the Huskies will be 3rd and long here, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to each side. Peters calls for the snap, drops back. There's pressure by the Blackhawks. He eludes it. He throws the ball up the middle, wide open. Number 7, Ian Graybill, and he takes that ball, sheds the tackle, and he's off to the races, folks. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Huskies, touchdown. What a pitch and catch, James.
Coverage there in the middle, and Graybill wide open. Our receivers sort of hesitated their defensive backs from catching him. Big play. I'm not sure how many yards we got there, but did you catch that, Kelly?
That was 3rd and long from way back here. That had to be pushing close to 75 yards on the pitch and catch there from Blake Peters to Ian Graybill. Again, Blake eluded some pressure there in the backfield and found a man wide open, zipping down the middle of the field. Manny Olvera lines up for the kick point after. Snaps good, holds good. It's a beautiful kick through the uprights. Huskies take the lead 7-0. 10:44 left in the first quarter. And that's Blake Peters' first touchdown of the game tonight, James. What happened last week from this quarterback here at Ashe County High School?
Hey, he set the school record for touchdowns. Had a huge week last week. I think he had, 6?
I believe it was 7. 6 was the record there held by multiple quarterbacks, and 7 was the new record senior quarterback Blake Peters set last week. A little over 400 yards passing on the night, 21 out of 24 for completions last week. So a great start here, even after the penalty for the Huskies offense. .10:44 left in the first quarter. The Huskies now line up, going to kick right to left. Manny Olvera again setting the ball down at the 40-yard line. The Blackhawks are set to receive at the 7-yard line. 2 guys back to receive. That's Jet McNeil and Zach Sheets back to receive for the Blackhawks.
You know, anybody with the name Jet, we need to watch that guy because he has to be fast.
I like it. Let's keep an eye on that. Manny Olvera back set up again for the Moe's Boots kickoff. And it's a low one, kicks at the 25-yard line, scooped up by a Blackhawk at the 15. Dallas Miller slows him down but misses the tackle, and he is then bombarded by some Huskies at the 33-yard line.
Zach Sheets is kickoff return.
Yeah, Zach, he got some good yardage out of that. Little missed tackle there, but the second Husky got in there and made the play.
10:38 left on the clock. The Blackhawks take their opening possession here of the ballgame at the 33-yard line. Will be set up 1st and 10, moving left to right. James, what kind of offense are we going to see from the Blackhawks again tonight?
Well, it looks like a spread, but they're loading up them linemen. They've got an extra lineman that looks like lined up at tight end right now.
That's correct. 2 wide receivers up. The snap's taken. It's handed off to the wide receiver, number 7. There is a flag down on the play. That was Hayden Fry on the carry. He's a junior running back for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, they pulled 2 people to get outside of probably a hold here, but we'll see what they call.
That flag came out pretty fast as the action started moving our way. It does look to be a hold against the Blackhawks. That will push them back. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the action will move the ball back to the 28-yard line. 10:32 left in the first quarter. The Blackhawks line up here in shotgun formation once again. 2 receivers to the south side. He puts the man in motion. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off again to number 7 up the middle, and he stretches it out for about a 10-yard gain, James.
Yeah, that was some really good blocking up front, and that's what I'm afraid of is that big line making some big blocks. They just got 10 back that they had originally lost.
And Ethan Day is the quarterback here tonight for the Blackhawks. He's a 5'9 junior. Blackhawks in the middle of the field, moving left to right, 2nd and 7. 10 minutes and ticking on the clock. 2 receivers to the south side. Ball snapped, again handed to number 7 up the middle. The Huskies stopped that with little to no gain.
Yeah, that's a good play by our linebackers. We had both of our linebackers there to make that stop. So if our defensive linemen can hold their offensive linemen up so our linebackers can make plays, with our good linebackers, we should be good tonight.
3rd down and 6 here for the Blackhawks on their opening drive. They're looking to move the ball, get some points here to stay even with the Huskies. Again, jumped out to that early 7-0 lead. Blackhawks getting set up here. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the south side. Quarterback puts his running back in motion. Takes the ball, and he's looking this way to pass. Ball's in the air, called at the 38 and tackled immediately there by number 22. That's Lucas Spencer.
Yeah, that's a good rollout play. From what I hear, Ethan Days, he's got a good arm, short distance. He's accurate. We're looking at 4th and probably about 3.
Looks like a long 4th down and 3 here, 8:55 and counting. Blackhawks look like they're going to go for it here. Ethan Day getting a sign from the sideline. Approaches to his huddle. Again, Blackhawks wearing their white jerseys with black helmets and black pants here tonight at Husky Stadium. That flag over the Chevrolet dealership there looks absolutely beautiful tonight here. Quarterback in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the north side. Again, there's a flag before the play. Looks like maybe a delay of game.
That's a legal procedure, I believe. Delay a game. You're right, Kelly.
Look down there. It looked like the clock just ticked to 0 before they snapped it off there. Again, the West Wilkes coaching staff pretty upset. They are now going to call a timeout. Maybe they awarded that timeout before the penalty, so they did waive that off. But we are going to take a Carroll Original Wear timeout.
Help me on some of these plays whenever along like I lose track of yardage.
Yeah, I was writing down for 75. For that
I put 70, but we'll go 70.
No, they were, I think they were right at the 26 or something.
Oh, was he? I put down 70.
I think that's where we started.
Wow, he's already got 86 and he had a huge week last week.
And welcome back, folks, there. We are going to line up again. The penalty flag was waved off before that timeout given. So 4th and 4, here they go. Shotgun formation, number 2 in motion. Day takes the snap and goes off immediately up the middle, and he is tackled, but it looks like he pushed it forward for a Blackhawk first down.
Yeah, I noticed some film that I watched last week. They ran Ethan Day quite a bit, especially when they got down to the red zone.
Blackhawks first down now, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Blackhawks get up to the line. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the north side. They don't take long. They snap the ball. Handoff again to number 7. That is Hayden Fry, who's getting a lot of touches tonight.
Yeah, that was a good run there. That offensive line's making some holes. What surprises me, they're running pretty quick. I would think being a run game, you'd want to work the clock.
Right, they do get up to the line and then snap it. So here they approach the line. Ethan Day in the shotgun formation with Hayden Fry beside him. The handoff again to Hayden Fry up the middle. They are just running a little dive play there, James. Is that what that is? Or?
It looked like a counter to me. Yeah, it's a counter.
Counter run up the middle there for the Blackhawks, bringing up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, third and 2, 3rd and 4.
3rd and long, in between 2 and 3 here. Huskies defense looking for a big stop here just over midfield. Blackhawks line up. Again, quick snap. He takes the ball up the middle, and the Huskies stuff that. Looks like Manny Olvera in there to stuff that before it even got started.
I tell you what, Manny put a stick on Ethan Day. Very good play, but Manny looks like he's hurting just a little bit from that hit.
He is holding his right arm there, it looks a little bit. Pushed him back for about 1.5 yards lost, bringing up 4th and 4. 6:40 and counting here in the first quarter. The Blackhawks are looking to the sideline for a play.
One thing I noticed with the Blackhawks, they're running some wing T as well, so they're running a mixture of offensive plays.
They continue to switch players out. 14 seconds left on the play clock. Finally set. Quarterback's right here. Looks like a punt formation now all of a sudden. The Huskies do have Bridger Fairchild back, and it is going to be a punt there at the 45. Great punt. Fair catch called for by Bridger. The Huskies will take over at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's one of the better punts I've seen in high school football in a while. Had great hang time, allowed the coverage for Bridger to have to fair catch it, and it's not good field position for us, so the Blackhawks did their job.
They've had a great punt and a great kickoff. I have to pay attention to see if that's the same young man doing both duties. Huskies taking over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 6:11 to go in the quarter. Peters in the shotgun formation. Luke Peterson beside him. Calls for the snap. 1-step drop. Throws to the right side. It's caught by, look like 14. That's one of his favorite targets, Eli Limley there. Short gain for the Huskies up the right side.
Yeah. Little screen action again. It looks like we're just going to try to work a short game and catch them sleeping. To me, West is in a 4-2 look. So they're playing, well, they got an outside linebacker playing our guy. So 4-2, 4-3 look tonight.
Huskies offense again under the snap here. Blake Peters calls for it. Two-step drop, looking to pass again here across the middle on a crossing route. Eli Limley catches it. He's out to the 25-yard line before pushed out of bounds. That will be a Husky first down.
That play there is basically good as a run. We ran that last week very efficiently against North Wilkes. Gets us a big first down. I'd say you'll see that play a lot tonight.
My bad, that was number 7, Ian Graybill, on the catch and run on the crossing route there. Peters in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the north side, 1 to the south. He's under center. Snap taken, high snap. He collects it and hands off to Peterson. Sidestep, and he moves 2 defenders out of the way. Still breaking tackles to midfield, James. Great run.
Yeah, that was a great run, but it was a patient run by Luke Peterson. Made a couple cuts, knew where the defenders was coming, knew when to cut. Looked very patient to me.
Again, a great run by the running back, Luke Peterson, tonight there. Very patient, very good blocking downfield as well. Huskies to midfield, 1st and 10, 5:36 to go here in the first quarter. Peterson looking to the sideline. 1 receiver to the north side, 3 to the south. Peterson beside him. Shotgun formation. Oh, we got 2 men in motion. They're resetting the play. Now we got 2 to the north side, 1 to the south. Peters takes a snap. Handoff again up the middle. Patient, but the Blackhawks were all over that. Looks like a loss.
Yeah, looks like they read what was going on there. The defense may have watched some film this week and noticed something that caught their eye to stop that run.
Huskies continuing the drive here at midfield. 2nd down and 10. Peters looking over to the sideline here. Now we got no backs, 3 to the north side, 2 receivers to the south side. He's in an empty back. He calls for the snap. Real quick pass out to the right side. Caught, turned upfield. That looks like Bridger Fairchild, and he's off to the races here. He misses a tackle and taken down at the 34-yard line. Gain of 16 for Bridger.
Yeah, that bubble screen that we've got is hard to defend because if you play too close up to it, you're going to get burned long. So I believe the Blackhawks are electing to give up the short stuff so they don't give up the long stuff.
And again, great catch and run there by Bridger Fairchild for a 16-yard gain. Huskies back under set. Shotgun formation. 1st and 10 from the 35. Peters calls for the snap. 3-step drop this time. He's looking deep, plenty of time. He finds a man open, connects right near the sticks. That looks like, again, number 7, Ian Grable.
Yeah, what I notice is West is playing like a cover 4, so they're trying not to give up the long ball, and what they're wanting to do is play tight until we get to the goal line and hopefully make plays then.
Peters and the Huskies continuing to drive down the field. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 2 receivers to the south, 1 to the north. Peterson beside him in the shotgun formation, 3:50 and counting. Snaps taken again to Bridger Fairchild. He just takes off up the field, misses a tackle, and is tackled inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, the bubble screen's just good as a run, as I referenced to earlier. If they're going to give us that type of play, we'll just eat it up all night, and that's really what you do when people are playing off of you.
1st and 10 for the Huskies again from the 13-yard line. Peters again by himself in the backfield. 3 to the north side, 2 to the south. He takes the snap, looks quick, throws out to the side. That's little brother Bryce Peters. He takes it, dodges 1, stretches out, looks like he's down at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, just sort of run out of real estate there, Bryce did, but it was a good catch. He caught the ball and made a good run. Looks like he got about, wow, he almost got about 10 yards out of that.
Great catch and run there by number 6, Bryce Peters. They do have us marked just shy of a first down, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Peterson gets behind Peters in a little mini pistol shotgun here. Takes the snap, hands off up the middle. He's patient, and he dives ahead. It looks like he got close, James.
Yeah, I think we're going to come up a little short. Nope, we got it. He's in there.
I'm like you. It looked like he was going to be a little short, but all of a sudden the official walks up and throws both hands into the air and claims touchdown there. Carried by number 27, Luke Peterson there on the short 3-yard touchdown run. Huskies take the 13-0 lead with 2:31 left here in the first quarter. Manny Olvera will take up here for the snap, and then we'll go to Mr. James for some information about that drive. Bridger Fairchild down to receive it. He takes it, kicks a little low this time, but it does go over the crossbars. 14-0 Huskies.
What I like is we're doing a mixture of running the ball. We're doing a little mixture of the screen game, and when they're moving up on us, we're throwing the ball a little mid-range and even going long on it. So it's just a mixture of plays by Coach Piscopo tonight, and we're looking good starting out.
Let's take a look at the Greens Excavating instant replay on that touchdown run.
Jan's Ice Cream and Old Fashioned Candy, you're sure to find something for everyone. And be sure to review drills to be cheese being made.
And the drive's 2:31.
And let's take a look at the Randy Marion 4 drive summary, James. How did that go for the Huskies?
We started our own 14. It was over a 4-minute drive, just a balance of plays. We looked really good there, Kelly.
86-yard drive there, ending in a scoring run by Luke Peterson. Manny Olvera set up to kick right to left. 2:31 to go here in the first quarter. And the kick is off, and it's a great kick this time in the air. Fielded at the 10-yard line by the Blackhawk running back. He now has come up, and he is hit at the 30-yard line and taken down by a host of Huskies.
Yeah, I like to see the gang tackling that we got on. That means everybody's just focused on making the play tonight.
Down by number 58, Mason Arthur.
The Blackhawks will now take over 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 2:24 to go in the first quarter here. Again, an exciting night for the Husky football. Second game here at home. Looking to start 3-0 this season. Blackhawks taking this drive again from the 30-yard line, moving left to right. Shotgun formation, man in motion. It's handed to him on a little sweep. He cuts up the sideline here before he is plowed there on the sideline. That looked like number 15 with the tackle.
Yeah, we don't have the Huskies number right there, but that was a good hit, good pursuit. We had both of our linebackers over there. That was a hard hit.
We'll have to find out that young man's name because that was a well of a hit he put here on the sideline. 36-yard line, the Blackhawks will go 2nd and 5 in shotgun formation. Again, number 5's put in motion. Huskies are all over this. Lots of pressure in the backfield. The ball's batted in the air. That looked like maybe Dante Wellington.
Yeah, it's Dante. Dante's a good 6'2", and he's got long arms. Basketball player. He was showing us some of his block shot skills right there.
Exactly what happened. Lots of pressure on the Ethan Day, the quarterback for the Blackhawks, and he went to throw it, and Dante just knocked it, swatted out of the air. Big play there. 3rd and a long 5 here for the Blackhawks on the 36-yard line. Ethan Day will be coming up to the line. Again, going to be in a shotgun formation. They got 2 receivers to the north side. Hayden Fry in motion. Snap is taken. Quarterback drawbacks again. Lots of pressure from the Huskies. He scrambles out, throws the ball away, and it's just too high. That looked like 63. Parker Blevins applying some pressure.
Yeah, we had about 3 Huskies to break that line. To me, it looks like this West Wilkes team is made to run the ball, and pass protection may be a little suspect from what I just seen.
4th and again, 5 yards to go from the 36-yard line for the Blackhawks. They look like they're set up in this little punt formation again. Bridger Fairchild's at the 28-yard line to receive the punt. Punter will take it at the 25. That is number 11 for the Blackhawks. Drops the punt. There's a flag on the play. Ball hits. Fairchild scoops it up at the 28, heads upfield before being knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. But what's this flag going to be?
I'm not sure what I seen there, but Bridger sort of stopped in mid-action. That's not something he needs to just run out of bounds so he don't get hit hard.
Again, we're checking the flag back here with the officials. They're conferring about midfield. That was a false start against the Blackhawks. Looks like Coach Hampton's going to decline that penalty and just take 5 yards from where the play ended. Is that how it's going to work, James?
Yeah, he declined that one. So we got good field position. Looks like we're going to start about the 36 or the 34-yard line. So we got pretty good field position. One thing I did notice earlier is they're rolling their quarterback out. So with his size, he's a smaller quarterback. They're trying to get him the better looks.
Huskies in a shotgun formation. 2 Huskies down here to the south side stacked up. Bridger Fairchild's deep. Now he's put in motion. Peters calls for the snap. Moves back. He's got some pressure. He eludes it. He's looking downfield deep, and he throws it, and it is called. That's going to be a Husky first down. Great catch there before the tackle. That looks like Ryder Phipps.
Yeah, it's a great pass by Blake. Very accurate. His composure in the pocket. Just step to the side. In the air raid, you know where your receivers are going to be, and that all starts in the summer, and that showed right there.
Great insight there to some Huskies football. Peters steps up to the shotgun formation, telling his guys what he wants them to do. 3 receivers to the north side. Peterson beside him in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. High snap again. He catches it, hands it to Peterson. He'll gain a couple yards, a couple high snaps here for the Huskies this quarter.
Yeah, that defensive line's pretty solid in the middle. Everything we're getting's on the outside, so let's see if we can continue. Maybe we can wear that defensive line out and get some of those runs on the inside.
2nd and 9 for the Huskies here. 30 seconds and counting in the first half. Peterson's in the shotgun formation. Calls for the ball. He takes it. 2-step drop, looking to get rid of it. Again, throwing deep. He's going for little brother 6. And what a toss! These guys have been doing this in the backyard for a long time. And that's a 55-yard touchdown bomb from Blake Peters to Bryce Peters.
I mean, we're going to hear a lot of this year. Just a beautiful pass by Blake. Blake's on tonight, and if he's on tonight, it's going to be a long night for the Blackhawks.
The Huskies lead 20-0, and again, just dominating the first quarter, which is one of the keys, the Randy Marion keys to the game, is scoring early and often, and the Huskies have done that. O'Vera lined up here for the point after. Snap's good. Bridger Fairchild holds it, kicks up, and it's good. Huskies lead 21-0 with 17.9 seconds left. And again, let's take a look at that Green's Excavating replay. Senior Blake Peters to sophomore Bryce Peters for the long touchdown.
After the game tonight, don't forget to stop by 3rd day of Christmas. Located in downtown West Jefferson until 10:30 for some delicious rolled ice cream with over 50 toppings and sauces, fresh brewed coffee, or warm pastry. You'll also be supporting our local Husky teams with 10%.
Exciting football happening here tonight at Ashe County Stadium. Let's take a look at the Randy Marion forward drive summary. James, again, that ended for a touchdown for the Huskies, 3 for 3 tonight.
Well, I tell you what, our offense tonight reminds me of the Los Angeles Lakers from the 1980s. As soon as we get the ball, we just go down and score.
I love it. Love it. Here we go, 17 seconds. Huskies kicking off right to left. O'Vera here setting the ball at the 40-yard line. Blackhawks are near the 6 to take the Moe's Boots kickoff. And it's a good one. Long airtime. Caught at the 10-yard line by the receiver. And what a great block here on the right side. He turns it out. He's at the 35-40, 45 before being pushed out at the 47-yard line there by the kicker, Manny O'Vera.
I'll tell you what, the majority of the night so far on the kickoffs, we've had pretty decent coverage. Broken pursuit there. The Blackhawks get a big gain. They're going to be in our field territory now, so looks like we're going to be – nope, they're going to be on their 46, so good field position for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, the best starting field position they've had tonight. Let's see what they do with it. Again, 10 seconds here left in the first quarter. Blackhawks will line up going left to right at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Day is in the shotgun formation. They've been doing this all night. One guy behind the quarterback. He takes the handoff. It's a handoff to him, and it is absolutely stuffed by the Huskies lineman there. That looked like number 60, Ben Bayer, in on the stop.
Yeah, Ben's a sophomore. He's a big guy. He's been in the weight room. He's starting to show that he is varsity starting material. And with Ben, he's just going to get even bigger. He's a big kid just to be 15 years old.
Let's take a moment now, and again, the Blackhawks are hoping to cool down this hot Huskies offense. Let's take a break with Scott Brothers Heating and Air.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selections of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
Let's take a moment and take a look at other scores around the area here on the Miller's Insurance scoreboard. Welcome back to the action here. The second quarter starts off quickly. The Blackhawks drop, and they're throwing it down the left side. What a pitch, and just off the hands of number 8 there. He was wide open. Jet McNeil.
That was a really good pass by Ethan Day. It was on a fade route there, and Jet he had a step on the rider, so we've got to be careful with our coverage there. Don't get beat deep.
You referenced it earlier. Watch out for the man named Jet. He had him turned on. If he could have just made that catch, I believe he would have scored. It is 3rd down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Now going right to left as the Blackhawks move the ball. They set up in a shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the south. Puts number 2 in motion. Handoff, and it's a jet sweep. Handed off to number 2. He carries the ball up. That's Jack Taylor, and he's breaking tackles up the right sideline down to the 35-yard line. Good run there by the Blackhawk offense.
Yeah, he got a 20-yard gain on the sweep, and they haven't showed that tonight. But running that play, we're going to have to be aware of the sweep there.
And the Blackhawks have come out here in the second quarter and just been pressing the ball here and trying to move it down the field. 11:30 and counting here as they line up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Same formation. Shotgun, moving another guy in motion. Now the quarterback takes it. He just takes off upfield. Sidesteps the Husky tackler. Still going down to the 25, 26-yard line. Almost a gain of 9 yards there, James.
Yeah, Ethan Day, he's not a big kid, but he's got a big heart, and with the effort there alone, he made a big gain to put him within 2 yards of first down.
Second and a long one, 10:58 and counting here. Blackhawks moving right to left. They'll get in this same formation. Ethan Day in shotgun formation with Hayden Fry beside him. Jack Taylor put in motion. Snap's taken, handed off up again the middle, and he's stuffed, but it looks like he picked up maybe enough for the first down.
Yeah, he got 3 yards on that play. Blackhawks are putting on a pretty impressive drive right now, so let's see if the Huskies can button the hatches a little bit and prevent them from scoring.
1st and 10 again for the Blackhawks inside the 25-yard line. They're coming out similar formation. 2 receivers to the south side this time. Day in the shotgun formation. He calls for the snap. It's back. He's looking to throw again this way to number 8. Similar as earlier, and it's turned around and broken up. They're almost intercepted by the Husky defender.
Yeah, Ryder is ready for that one. He didn't let the Blackhawk get behind him that time. They was number to number. They both turned around at the same time, and Ryder about picked that ball off.
That was attempted again for Jet McNeil. Ryder Phipps on the defense. Great breakup play there. 10-17 here, remaining in the first half. Blackhawks step up. Same formation as all night. Ethan Day in the shotgun formation with Hayden Fry beside him. He takes the snap, run to the right side. Quarterback keeper, he's moving the ball. He's still got it going up the right sideline. Again, close to a Blackhawk first down there.
Yeah, that was a good call by the Blackhawks there. It looks like they've got a 2-man running game with their quarterback and Ethan Day and their halfback. We've got to stop the run here, or they're going to score some points.
The officials are resetting the ball there. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and a long 2. Blackhawks coming up here again in the same formation. Quick snap. Quarterback wasn't almost ready for it. Hands off to Fry, and he just jets up the middle for a Blackhawk first down. And again, they're putting on a little clinical drive right here. 10:04. The clock should be rolling here at Ashe County Stadium. The Blackhawks look like they're getting close to a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Yeah. Here's the play.
Shotgun formation. It looks like a double handoff reverse. And the Huskies were all over that. The Blackhawks took the shotgun formation snap, handed off to Fry. He handed off to another running back moving the opposite direction, but the Huskies ate that up with little to no gain. 2nd down and 9 from just inside the 10-yard line.
Well, we got a 2nd and 8. They're getting a lot of success on the sweep. I'd look for a jet sweep right here.
Blackhawks lining up 2nd down and long inside the red zone here. Quarterback calls for the snap again. He's just going to take off running to the left side here, get some blocks, but the Huskies are there. Take him down with, again, no gain. Looks like that's 14. Eli Limley and Bridger Fairchild in on the stop.
Yeah, there was no gain there. Great pursuit. Graybill's there. No, Limley was there, and he was ready to make the hit.
3rd down here for the Huskies defense and the Blackhawks offense. 8:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Blackhawks slowly approach. They're marked on the left hash. 2 receivers to the north side. Shotgun formation. They go quick when they get to the line. He takes the snap. He's running to the right, looking to pass this time. Looks like it's deep. Looks like it's going to be overthrown out of the back of the end zone.
Now, we had 3 Huskies all over that. Our defense was reading that all along. So it's 4th down. We're going to see if they elect to kick the field goal. They do have a kicker that has a leg on him. So let's see what looks like they're going to go for it.
I assume when you're in a battle 21-0 here early on in the 2nd quarter, you understand 3 is not probably going to cut it tonight. They are going to look like they're going to go for it here on 4th down inside their own 10. Huskies defense looking to the sideline, gets the play call. The West Wilkes Blackhawks offense lines up. 2 receivers to the north side. They're swapping around here. The line switch. Again, they go fast once they set. Hayden Fry in motion. Quarterback Ethan Day takes it. Looks back. A little shuttle pass there to number 6 up the middle, and that is stuffed by the Huskies there. They did get a couple yards.
Yeah, that was a really good call by the Blackhawks. I think everybody is expecting a roll-out pass and then throw that shuttle pass right there. Our linebackers is all over it, so great defense there for the Huskies.
Great stop on defense for the Huskies inside the red zone. They'll now take over 1st and 10 from looks like about the 9-yard line with 8:25 to go here in the first quarter. Blake Peters in the shotgun formation. Nobody beside him. He steps back, takes the he's looking at plenty of time. He finds Ryder Phipps across the middle of the field there just at the 28-yard line for a nice 20-yard pass and catch.
Yeah, Ryder with a great catch on the run. Again, I'm seeing a lot of cover 4, so West is just trying to take away the deep ball, but we got a lot of good yardage out of that play.
The Huskies offense is clicking tonight. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Peters with Peterson beside him takes the snap. It is a handoff up the middle, short gain before the Blackhawks take care of that.
Yeah, a lot of Luke Peterson tonight up the middle. It looks like that Blackhawk interior defense is their strength. But you got to keep them honest, Kelly. You got to keep them honest with the running game.
That is very true. And the Huskies here again looking to the sideline. 2nd and 8. 7.5 minutes here to go in the first half. Shotgun formation. Peterson's back beside Peters. One receiver to each side. 22 is in motion. The Blackhawks defender jumped as Lucas Spencer took off in motion up. Let's see what the officials call. That is going to be offsides against the Blackhawks, giving the Huskies.
Well, right now we're winning the penalty war, so they've got 2 on them, we've got 1 on us. So the more mistakes that West makes, the worse it's going to be for them. So hopefully we can win that tonight.
Right, you want to limit those mistakes here in the early season of the football game, as always. So they'll mark the yardage off there from the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and a long 4 from the 35-yard line. Peters in the shotgun formation, moving left to right. He takes the snap, looks out here, quick throw over to Ian Graybill. He catches it, good block there by his teammate. He sidesteps the guy and gains about an extra yard there here to the 41-yard line. That will be enough for a Husky first down.
Yeah, what I'm noticing is any time that the Blackhawks are playing off the ball with our safeties, we've got basically a two-on-one match up there, so we're going to throw the screen over there to the safe side.
Peters again here on the in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the south side, 1 to the north. He steps back. Spencer again in motion. Looks for a quick toss back to Ian Graybill, number 7. They've got some blocks set up, but short side of the field, they didn't have much room to work with, but did pick up about 5 yards there on the play.
Yeah, the screen's just as good as a run, and when we got a big receiver like Ian Graybill, I mean, you're going to use him, and he's going to make plays with his size.
2nd down and 4 for the Huskies. Almost to midfield. Peters in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the north side, 1 to the south. Calls for the snap. It looks like a handoff up the middle. Quick. Peterson up. Shoots up the middle there for the first down at the just over midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I like that call. We had both our left tackle and our left guard pulling, and Peterson right behind him, so that gives us a good 5 or 6 yards on that play.
And they did signal there for a Husky first down. Now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Peters back in the shotgun formation. 3 to the north, 1 to the south. He takes the snap, looking deep again, hits number 7, and that ball's in the air and intercepted by number 9 for the Blackhawks. That's Aiden Miller, and he's up the right sideline making people miss, and we'll return that back to midfield. The first turnover of the night for the Huskies.
Yeah, it was just slightly behind the receiver, hit him in the shoulder pads, just a bad bounce basically. Nothing wrong that we did there, and the Blackhawk made the play. So, that's just football. The ball bounces funny sometimes.
That's exactly right. Peters with a nice pass, hit the receiver a little high there, hit him in the hands and tipped up in the air, and the Blackhawks defender caught it, moved it forward to the 50-yard line. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left now. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. Handoff to Hayden Fry. He moves to the right side. He's gone up the right sideline. He makes the Husky miss. He sidesteps another one coming back to the short side of the field. He's still moving inside the 20. Huskies looking to take him down, and they do make the tackle there at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that was good blocking from the offensive line, but once he got past the line, that was all Fry. So not only did he have his hamburger and fries, but he also had some shake on that one.
I like it. I love it. Lots of hamburgers and fries and shakes going on tonight here in the football action. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. West Wilkes looking to punch it in for the first score of the night. Ethan Day in the shotgun formation takes it quick to the left side. Lots of blocks set up. He moves, dives over a defender, and gets it inside the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kelly, the West Wilkes is starting to gain some confidence with their run game, so we need another stop right here, or they could get their way back into this ball game.
That's right. Huskies lead 21-0. Blackhawks driving inside the 10 again. Just here a moment ago, and the Huskies defense did not break and did not allow any points. So trying to do that again. 2nd and 6 from the 9. Again, these Blackhawks, when they set up, they go. They're getting in formation. The snap's taken. Handoff to Fry. He's looking to the right side. He's got 3 blockers ahead of him, but he is good pushing it to the right side. The Huskies get there, and it looks like they take him down, James. Maybe enough for a 1st and down.
I think we've got possibly a clip or some kind of personal foul right there, a late flag on the play.
Late flag in on the far sideline there. The officials confer, looking at what to call. Big call right here coming up. That is going to be a big penalty against the Blackhawks. That's a holding call. That will move the ball back from the spot of the play. That'll be a long 2nd down now for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, that's not good for the Blackhawks. I seen number 50 pleading his case, and he still is. So evidently he didn't agree with the call.
Looks like official timeout here. The Huskies call a timeout with 4:48 left. We'll take one with them here at the Carroll Original Wear timeout.
Carroll Original Wear is proud to be the official
Tongue-tied tonight. Yeah, I am.
When I get excited,
I got used to it.
All right.
They're excited. The opportunity camera.
But I'm not saying, right. Like I did first.
And we'll get back to the action here momentarily after that Carroll Original Wear timeout. The Huskies looking to come up with another big defensive stop. 4:48 to go. Huskies lead 21-0. Blake Peters again, and the Huskies offense is on fire tonight with 3 touchdowns here in the first half. The Blackhawks go for a 2nd and 16 from the 19-yard line. Day in the shotgun formation as they've been all night. Takes the snap again quick. Now another trick play. Hands off up the middle. He takes it to the right side. Spin move. Cuts back to the right again before the Huskies take him down. That was a great run by the Blackhawk there.
Yeah, that was a great call by that coaching staff. Number 2 for the Blackhawks, he's a small kid. He got lost in behind those big linemen, and they got a big game.
That's sophomore Jack Taylor there with the carry. Great moves by Jack as he spun around there to get close, bringing the Blackhawks up for a 3rd and 2 from the 5-yard line. Again, a great crowd on hand tonight for the Huskies, looking for a big stop here. Snap taken, and they are blitzing everybody, and Huskies had 10 guys in the backfield, I believe, there, James.
Yeah, when you get close to the goal line and you got a big offensive line, the best way to counter that against the run game is to show the run blitz, and we was all over it.
That's exactly right. The Huskies shot all the gaps there and covered it up. Now it looks like the Blackhawks will take their timeout here. Carroll Original Wear timeout coming up.
Ashe County Cheese is proud to be a sponsor of the Husky Athletics. Established downtown West Jefferson in 1930, affecting more than 40,000 pounds of cheese per week. Ashe County Cheese is the Southeast's oldest and largest cheese manufacturer. With hand-cracked cheese, jams, ice cream, and old-fashioned candy, you're sure to find something for everyone. Be sure to go see cheese being made. Find them online at ashcountycheese.com.
And again, we'll get back towards the action here. It's a beautiful night here at Husky Stadium, here on the campus of Ashe County High School. West Wilkes has brought a half a stand full of people up the mountain tonight. We hope they enjoy the ball game and have a safe trip home as always. 4:02 here in the first half. Big play coming up here. West Wilkes, again, going to do the same formation they've done all night. As soon as they set, the ball's going to come quick. Huskies look ready. Man in motion. It's a jet sweep to the left, and he's getting to the outside, but the Huskies are all over it, and they're going to stop that with no gain. Actually, a loss on the play.
Yeah, that was a great play by Graybill. I think it was Graybill on the play. Anytime you got a jet sweep, if you can contain it, you will stop it, and that's what we did right there.
That's back-to-back possessions there for the Blackhawks, getting inside the 10 both times and coming away with no points. That's tough on a coach in the aspect. 3:56 now. The Huskies take over, moving left to right. 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line. Oh, some fan just handed us a Diet Mountain Dew through the stands. Thank you, fan, for that. Shotgun formation by Peters. He hands off up the middle, and that play had nowhere to go. 3:50 now, 2nd down coming up for the Huskies.
I think we're just trying to play safe on the run game. And, you know, Kelly, you're doing such a good job of commentating. They're just giving you all kinds of stuff.
Oh, James brought the jokes tonight, y'all. I hope you're paying attention to these and writing them down. They are really on point here. The Huskies offense moving left to right. 2nd down and 10 from the 6. Peters in the shotgun formation. Calls for the ball. He steps deep in the end zone. There's pressure. He gets rid of it, and it looks like it may have been tipped, but may have made the catch there. The official is looking like he's going to mark it. And the other official says, nah, you weren't paying attention. That was not a catch. So no completion, although Graybill looked like he made a great attempt to catch that ball.
Yeah, Elijah Ramirez was on a stunt, got outside and put some pressure on Blake, and that's just really what disrupted that play.
And the Huskies offense facing one of their first adversities of the night here, trapped in their own territory at the 6-yard line, 3rd down and 10. We are looking at maybe a penalty flag now they've thrown in. Ineligible receiver downfield for the Huskies. The West Wilkes Blackhawks will decline that. Otherwise, they would have gave us a 2nd down and only moved us back a couple yards, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it'd be a half a distance to the goal, so it's better off just to get rid of the down there and make it 3rd down.
Again, the Huskies in the shotgun formation. Peters looking to the sideline for a play. It's 3rd and 10 from our own 6-yard line. Peterson beside Peters. He's in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. 2-step drop. 3-step drop. He's looking deep across the middle. Throws it. What a pitch and catch there. That looks like Ryder Phipps. Number 5 on the catch there up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a 20-yard pass to Ryder. One thing I noticed, the defense that the Blackhawks has got tonight, the middle is just wide open, and that's where we're going with the ball. Blake's seeing the field really well tonight.
He is seeing the field well in that offensive line and just doing a phenomenal job. Avery Barr handles the offensive line duties here at the high school, and they have had a phenomenal game here tonight. Peters in the shotgun formation. Looks like we're switching this play to the other side now. Now we got a man in motion. Peters looking to call for the ball. Looks like our jet sweep right, but we look like we're going to go back left. Set it up. A caught by the Peterson in the backfield. He sheds a couple tackles there and picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing right there, that play is going to set up another play. We ran that last week, and then we called North Wilkes asleep when we threw the pass to Brother Peters for the big touchdown. So watch out for something similar soon.
2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock in the first half. Huskies have moved away from their own end zone with a great play there. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Peters in the shotgun formation. He calls for the snap. Fakes the toss to the right. Pressure. He steps up, and they're going to get to him this time. And great job just holding on to the ball and taking the sack there at the 30-yard line.
Peter sacked that time.
Blake's a smart quarterback to me. Not forcing anything down the field, just taking the sack. We've got second and long, but with the air raid offense that we got and the different types of plays that we run, I feel confident we'll get a first down.
Peters again in the shotgun formation there after the loss. Long second down. He calls for the snap, fakes the handoff. Again, quick toss, and it was low, and Graybill took a dive for it, but just couldn't connect, and that wouldn't have been much of a play anyway.
Yeah, I think Blake and Graybill got their signals a little confused on the bubble screen there. You're not going to be perfect all the time, and this looks about third and 16, 17 yards, so let's see if we can get a first down.
Long third down here for the Huskies just before the half. Peters in the shotgun formation. Calls for the snap. Three-step drop. Again, pressure up that right side. We cannot handle that big guy, number 6 for the Blackhawks. That's Caleb Martin, 6'3", 255, and he just laid it all on Blake.
Yeah, that's a big kid and a big hit, and I hope Blake's not too shaken up by that. Looks like we're going to be punting.
We could have made a handful of Bisquick pancakes with that one, couldn't we? Minute and 20 to go, fourth down and long. The Blackhawks do take their final timeout of the half. We'll take one with them here with the Carroll Original Wear timeout.
How big is he? 6'3", 255.
All you got to remember is who they are, who he is, who the drum major is. It is a small sample. Yeah. I'm making no guarantee. You got this. Get what you get.
You know what? You should oversell.
And after that sack, the Huskies will be facing a 4th and 28 from their own 20. 80 seconds left here in the first half. Huskies leading 21-0. We are going to give up our first punt of the game here. Eli Limley back to punt for the Huskies. The Blackhawks have a receiver about the 41-yard line. Play is getting set. Snap is good. Punt is in the air. Little pressure. It's a short kick. It's going to land at the 39-yard line and just go quiet there and sit down. Bridger Fairchild waves his teammates off to gain another second or two off the clock. It is now 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Blackhawks will take off with probably their best possession.
Yeah, the thing I don't like is they're gaining confidence. West Wilkes is gaining confidence with their defense and with their running game. We just really not need to give nothing. We don't need to give up nothing right before the halftime, so hopefully we can hold them. And I'll say this, Kelly, if West Wilkes were to kick field goals, it'd be a lot closer game when they had the opportunity to do so.
That's right, 1:07 to go here. Blackhawks moving right to left inside their own 40 here. Takes the snap, throws to the left side here. Completion there to Jet McNeil, and he moves the ball ahead for about 8 yards. They're going to move real fast now. The clock is running inside a minute, 55 seconds. Blackhawks line up, second down. Again, they move fast regularly. With this time, they're going real fast. Snap's taken. He's running to the left, throws it up, and 14, Eli Limley up and blocked that.
Yeah, Ethan Day, he's 5'9". Limley, he's about 6'1", 6'2". Another person that's played basketball, he got up high on that and batted that down. So that's a play we needed.
3rd and 4, 43 seconds left. West Wilkes has the ball at the 33-yard line, looking for their first score of the game. Play clock's down to 17. West Wilkes approaches the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 4. Ethan Day in the shotgun formation. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, rolls right. Huskies are getting pressure. It's a screen play, set up, caught, moved down to the 24-yard line, but there is a flag coming in. That official threw that flag a long way.
Yeah, I seen a hold earlier, but I don't think they caught that, so let's see what they've got on the play.
Looks like another ineligible receiver downfield. The first one on the Huskies. This time it's on the Blackhawks. That will move them back once again. Some untimely penalties for the Blackhawks tonight. They have been moving the ball and just had some bad luck here. Bad penalties called against them.
Yeah, Kelly, you called the screen on your play-by-play. Well, their lineman got down the line, but Day didn't get the ball to his running back in time. He was across the line.
West Wilkes takes the snap here, moving left to right. Quarterback runs out to the right side, flings it downfield. That's knocked down by Huskies defender again. That looks like Bridger Fairchild.
Yeah, good play on Bridger. They're rolling their quarterback out so he can see down the field, which limits you in your passing game, in my opinion. But our whole defense just rotated that away. We almost had an interception. Fourth down and 6.
4th and 6 from the 36-yard line. Play clock sits at game clock sits at 21 seconds. West Wilkes again looking to make something happen here toward the end of the half. 4th down. Snaps taken. Looking like he's going to left. Fakes it. Throws deep now. He's going up in the air, and it's thrown over and out of bounds. Day just miscalculated that toss.
Yeah, there's double coverage. A man underneath, one over top. Really, Day made a safe throw by throwing it out. 4th down, the way I look at it, throw it to the middle of the field and maybe you make a play. If not, you've got good field position if you're the defense.
That's right. 16 ticks left here in the first half. Huskies going to take the ball over. Are we going to try to move the ball down the field here? Or are we just going to take a knee and get to the half with a 21-0 lead? Peters gets in the shotgun formation with 4 receivers to the top side. He is going to take the ball. Snap, throws it. Looks like a forward lateral. Now it's going to be a pass and wide open down the sideline. And he got absolutely drilled. He tipped the ball to himself, and Bridger got drilled over there by that West Wilkes defender.
Yeah, I called that earlier. I knew that the previous screen was setting up the play for the pass down the field to Bridger. So there it was at the end of the half. I had a feeling that they was going to throw that pass right there.
We'll take a quick moment here. Looks like Bridger's down on the opposite sideline. We've got 4 or 5 medical personnel rolling over there. Again, with 8 seconds left here in the half. Let's take a quick timeout and see what happens.
I knew they was going to call that. Based on that other screen they had, I knew that was coming.
He's getting that. He's sitting up.
We're so ready for it.
Folks, it looks like Bridger Fairchild is set up on the opposite sideline here. Everyone in the stadium is kind of at a pause and looks like he just stood up. A couple of local EMTs walking across the field to check him out. And again, he was going for the catch, kind of wide open, tipped the ball, got in the air, and the West Wilkes defender just unloaded on him as he went to make that kind of second catch after the tip.
Well, it was a good tackle. It was a shoulder pad to shoulder pad. Today's game, anytime you lead with a helmet, that's an ejection, but that was clearly a good play by the safety playing deep.
Again, it was great timing on his part, good play. We're glad to see Bridger get up and walk across the field. Again, 8 seconds now. I assume as a coach you're probably just trying to get into the locker room and reset, check on your young men here and see what happens. But you never know. Huskies are lined up in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the south side, 1 to the north. Peters in shotgun formation, calls for it. Hands off up the middle to Peterson. He shoots up, gains about 4 yards, and the clock continues to run. It looks like we'll go to half here. 21-0, the Huskies lead. Let's take a break here with the Scott Brothers Heating and Air cool down, which was happened to the Huskies as they put up 0 points there in the second quarter.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selection of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
And welcome back, folks, to the second half here of the third contest of the year for the Huskies as they're facing off against the West Wilkes Blackhawks. Huskies lead 21-0. Let's check with James Klein on some stats here from the first half.
Well, right now I've got Luke Peterson with 39 yards and a touchdown, give or take. Blake Peters, I've got him just over 250 yards passing. He's through, I think, 3 touchdowns. His brother, Bryce, he has 2 touchdowns as well. And then tonight we've got Ian Graybill. I've got him with 110 yards receiving, so he's had a big night as well.
That's right. Ian has had a big night here for the Huskies here on the offensive side. Peters has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Peterson has rushed for 1 touchdown pass here on the night. The Huskies looking like they're pushing close to 300 yards offense. And we don't have the full stats for West Wilkes, but I was talking with a fan at the half. They've moved the ball a lot, had a lot of yards here, just unable to get points. I believe 3 trips inside the red zone with 0 points there.
Yeah, they had a big run with their halfback for 36 yards, but they've been spreading the ball around with the run game. The quarterback, Ethan Day, and their halfback have about to have as many carries as the other, and then they've run the jet sweep and a couple reverses, and they have some of the receivers in the run game as well.
Great insight there again coming from former head coach James Klein. Huskies going to be kicking off here right to left. West Wilkes deep to receive here. Huskies lead 21-0. Manny O'Vera setting the ball up here. We're going to get started here with the second half in tonight's contest. Again, a good crowd here at the stadium. O'Vera is going to reset the ball here. Kicking right to left. He's had a good night with kickoffs. And here we go with the action. It's a short kick, pooch kick, and they blow it dead. It looks like maybe the Huskies got offsides before he slowed up there, James, to do that little pooch kick.
Yeah, that's what happened. You can't take those stutter steps and expect to stay on side, so we just need to just kick the ball and try to prevent the penalties.
after the kickoff.
They're going to move that ball 5 yards back now to the 35-yard line where the Huskies will kick the opening kickoff here of the second half. O'Vera with the reset, stepping it off. See if he tries to do the same stutter kick or if he's just going to boot it deep this time. Players are set. He's in motion. It is a deep kick this time. West Wilkes fields it at the 15, heading up the right side. And he gets one blocker, whips out to the outside 35-yard line before he is pelted there by, again, 15. We don't have his name tonight, but he's made a couple big hits. Again, we apologize for not having the information for the Huskies number 15, but he's made some solid hits.
Yeah, that kid needs to play. He is not afraid to lay some wood. It's getting colder weather, so we need somebody who can lay some wood.
It's that time of year as the weather continues to move towards fall and the temperatures drop.
3, 2, 7. If you get that.
Blackhawks set for their opening drive of the second half. Shotgun formation now, a little different than the first half. They hand the ball up to the back in motion. Look like number 6, maybe Caleb Martin.
Yeah, I believe the Blackhawks are going to try to set up the run game as well. And good little gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. So let's see what happens on this play, Kelly.
Just got updated. Number 15 is Alvera. Andrew Minerva, Andrew Minerva there, number 15 for the Huskies tonight, laying the wood. Quick pass out to the left side for the Blackhawks. To number 8, he's caught it with a spin move. That's Jet McNeil again. They keep moving the ball to the Jet side.
Yeah, a little screen play there. It's a safe play for the Blackhawks. Puts them 3rd and short, so looks like they're trying to run some clock and be safe with the football.
Third down and 3 now for the Blackhawks. 10:38 and rolling here in the third quarter. Blackhawks break the huddle, move up to the line of scrimmage. One receiver to each side. Now they got 2 backs. Quick snap, quarterback keeper up the middle. Actually, that wasn't the quarterback. That was the running back, number 7, Hayden Fry.
Yeah, a little trickery in the backfield, a little wildcat action going on. Got the first down, so the Blackhawks coaches are going with a variety of plays to catch us off guard there.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line for the Blackhawks. Once again moving left to right here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation, 2 backs, 1 to either side. Takes the snap. It is handoff up the middle, and the Huskies defensive line, who's had a solid game, they are all over that before it gains anything. That's Manny O'Vera in there on the tackle.
And our linebackers have played really well tonight. It just seems like Manny's all over the place whenever they're on the run game.
2nd down and 9 here for the Blackhawks. Break the huddle, approach the line. 2 receivers here to the south side, 2 backs in the backfield with Ethan Day. He calls for the snap. It's a handoff once again. That's number 5, Diego Chavez.
Chavez on the carry. Lucas Spencer that time on the tackle for the Huskies.
Yeah, Diego with the second effort there. Looks like they got about 4 yards on the play. They run a little counter action. And our Husky linebackers are making plays tonight and limiting a big run. And that's one of the key of the games that we needed, and it's happening so far.
That is correct. And the Huskies defense again looking for a stop here on 3rd down and 7. Here on the hash, close here to the press box. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the north side. Takes a snap. He rolls that way. He's looking to pass. He's setting up. Looks like nowhere to go. He sets and throws it deep in the air. It's overthrown. Almost intercepted by the Huskies there, but knocked down Ryder Phipps there on the coverage.
Yeah, we had 2 people on that play. To be honest, Dave probably should have held on to that or maybe ran the ball. Just a good play by the defense. It looks like we was prepared for that.
And again, the Huskies forcing a 4th down and 7 for the Blackhawks. They're going to continue their offensive possession here near midfield. They look like they are going to elect to take their first timeout here in the second half. We'll take it with them here. A Carroll Original Wear timeout. 8:35 to go in the third quarter.
Official medical provider for Ashe County Schools. In addition to being on site for Husky home games and providing initial care on the field, Ashe Memorial Hospital's rehabilitation services works with student athletes throughout the entire rehabilitation process. From emergency surgical advanced diagnostic care to family medicine wellness service and their newest service line, urology, Ashe Memorial Hospital is committed to providing patient-centered, high-quality care where it's needed most, close to home.
My boys here are
And welcome back here to the action. 4th down and 7 for the Blackhawks. 8:35 to go. Ball's on the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the north. Quick pass up to the top side. It's caught. The Huskies defense is all over it, and they're going to go nowhere. Loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, to me, that's a suspect call. I'll be honest with you, the Blackhawks has had opportunities to put points on the board. Could have had 3 field goals, and it'd be 21-9 right now. And then you've got a really good punter that can punt the ball. I just don't understand why they would go for it right there.
Nonetheless, Huskies take over 1st and 10 from inside their own field position here at the 45-yard line. Let's see what the Huskies offense has to offer here in the second half. It does look like number 1, Bridger Fairchild, is on the sideline here to start the offensive possession. 2 receivers to either side. Peters in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap. It's a quick pass up to Ian Grable. He catches it, sidesteps a guy, falls forward for a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, that was a good play by Graybill with the stutter step. Looks like he got about 4 yards. We've got a flag on the play.
Good eye, James. There is a flag on the play there. It looks like it will go against the Huskies. The official is coming this way to make the call. Looks like a holding against the Huskies. That'll back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Holding penalty against the Huskies.
That's something we just don't need to have happen. We played practically a mistake-free first half and starting out a little slow. Looks like we're 1st and 20 now.
1st and 20 from the opposite 45-yard line. Peters in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers stacked to either side. Peterson beside him. Takes the shotgun formation snap. Hands off to Peterson. He's getting pulled by a West Wilkes defender, but he still gains 5 yards there on the run.
Yeah. That defensive lineman made a good play to hold up Peterson for others to come in and make the play. So Peterson got 5 yards on the play, so we're looking at 2nd and 15.
Huskies line up here, 2nd and 15 from midfield. Peters setting his guys. 2 receivers to either side. Peterson beside him. Calls for the snap. 2-step drop. He's looking to get rid of it up the middle again. He's got a man open. That's number 14, one of his favorite targets, Eli Limley.
Yeah, Eli's been there all night when we needed a big play. The coverage that the Blackhawks are showing is we're exposing that middle, and anytime we need a first down, that's where we're getting those plays at.
Huskies looking good here to start the second half. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 7:09 and counting. Peters by himself in the backfield. 3 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. Shotgun snap, quick drop, releases over the middle. He's got a man open. It hits him in the shoulder pads. Looked like he had just made the turn, James, before the ball got there.
Yeah, that's something you practice, trying to make those plays, because that was a timing route, looks like to me, and just just didn't get our head around enough to make the play.
Timing was off there. Peters' pass falls incomplete. Again, he's in the backfield by himself. 3 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. Calls for the shotgun snap. He takes it. Looks like a quick throw again, this time to 5. Ryder Phipps with the catch, and he's wrestled out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, that was good concentration by Ryder. Had 2 Blackhawks on him and still managed just to get out of bounds.
Third down situation now.
Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Huskies here. Ball on the 26-yard line inside of 7 minutes. Peterson back in the backfield next to Peters. 2 receivers to either side. Shotgun snap taken. Peters drops back. Pump fakes. Looking across the middle. He's got time. He finds a receiver down there. That's Ian Graybill. He turns and heads to the end zone. That's another Husky touchdown.
Yeah, beautiful play. Like a little man coverage there, and the safety is just misplayed that.
Graybill sat down in the zone. Peters fired it to him. He caught it, turned it up the field, ran it in for a touchdown. Beautiful pitch and catch again there. Peters' 3rd touchdown pass of the night. Huskies lead 27-0. Olvera getting ready for the extra point. Does look like Bridger Fairchild is out there to hold. Good sign. That kick is a little low off the foot of Olvera, and that will be short. So it's 27-0. Huskies lead. Let's take a look at that touchdown play on the Greens Excavating instant replay. And let's take a look at the Randy Marion Ford drive summary. James, what do you got?
Well, we started off a little slow with the holding call, but we managed to work the ball up the field, and the Blackhawks has been playing off our receivers a lot tonight, and we're exposing them with the little medium to short passes, and that's what happened. Graybill is having a huge night with another big play and a touchdown.
I believe that was his first touchdown catch of the night, but as you alluded to, he had over 100 yards receiving there before the half, so tack on another 20-some yards there on that touchdown pass. 55-yard drive for the Huskies there, ends in points. 6:48. Olvera lines up to kick off right to left. Kick is a line drive kick. It's hits the Blackhawks receiver. He catches the 10-yard line, brings it upfield. He's set up some blocks. He's at 25-30. He's dancing behind some people. He's heading back to the north side now. He's still dancing. Husky guys are pushing him all over, and he's danced himself right down at the 26-yard line. I believe he ran about 65 yards there to cover 26 there for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, he's a shifty little guy. Like you said, I think he dodged about 15 of our players before we figured out how to get him down, and decent field position for the Blackhawks.
Blackhawks will take over 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 6:36 left in the third quarter. Huskies push the lead up to 27-0. Day looks like he'll remain in the shotgun formation, this time with a receiver to each side. Quick snap. He hands it. Hands off up the middle to Fry, and he's stopped for a short gain.
Yeah, it looks like Blackhawks are content on trying to run the ball and try to get out of here as safe as they can without a lot of injuries. So when you're doing that, you're trying to concede a high-scoring game.
2nd down and 9 for the Blackhawks. They approach the line of scrimmage. Again, they set and go fast. Lineman down. Shotguns and snap taken. He's moving. There's lots of pressure from the Huskies. He's forced out of the backfield. A flag is thrown. Ball's in the air. That's going to be intercepted by the Huskies. Let's see how this turns out. That looks like Ryder Phipps with the interception and return about 10 yards. But, again, there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, Ryder was all over that. Great play. Let's see what the call is on the field. I have a feeling it's a holding. Personal foul face mask on us. So that gives them another opportunity there, Kelly.
Personal foul penalty called against the Huskies there. That's a big one. That ball was in the air for a long time. Ryder tracked it down, made an interception, returned it a little ways, but it be null and void as a penalty was called on the play. They're stepping this off now. Looks like it will give the Blackhawks enough for a first down after that 15-yard penalty. Be placed at the 44.5-yard line. 5:46 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, we can't make mistakes and give the automatic first downs to them. If we continue to do this, they'll get back in the ball game.
West Wilkes approaches the line of scrimmage. Ball is snapped again. This is a quick offensive team when they get up there. Hand off to Fry, and he is going nowhere. Olvera and Lucas Spencer in on that tackle for the Huskies.
Oh, that was great form tackling right there. Again, both our linebackers are wrestlers. That just showed, if you young kids out there you want to tackle, you need to go and wrestle.
I like it. Try all the different sports. Be as involved as you can in youth sports and play many different things. West Wilkes approaches the line of scrimmage here once again. Shotgun formation. 2 running backs in the backfield. Snaps taken. The running backs run into each other. Ball's on the field, and it looks like a Husky defender jumped on it.
Yeah, that's what we needed. Blackhawks are starting to gain some momentum. A little confusion in the backfield on the counter, and we had a Husky jump all over that one. That's a good play.
That's Elliott Cox with the recovery there after the forced fumble as the running backs ran into each other. Huskies will take over in positive yardage here at the 42-yard line. First down and 10, 5:02 left here in the third quarter.
Let's see what we can get right here, Kelly.
Peters in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the north side. Peterson beside him in the shotgun. He's looking around, takes the snap. 2-step drop. Flushed out of the pocket by the big number 6. He's going to get he's hit from behind and he fumbles. Let's see who recovered this ball, but that was big number 6, Caleb Martin, who's just laying the wood out here tonight.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Blake didn't see that coming. Luckily, we had some Huskies around to jump on that ball.
That will be a loss on the play there for the Huskies of about 6 yards. Second 16 to go here from the 48-yard line. Huskies are swapping out some wide receivers here. 2 to each side. They're stacked up. Peters in the shotgun formation. Long second down play here coming. He calls for a snap. It's a high one over his head. Ball's on the ground, and he falls on it back at the 43-yard line. Moving in the wrong direction here this drive, James.
Yeah, we're playing a little sluggish. First half, we was really, we was playing very well, controlled the ball with limited mistakes, but so far tonight I've seen 3 starting out.
Back across midfield at the 43-yard line, the Huskies got a long third down and 20-plus. 3 receivers to the north side here. 3 to the south side, 1 to the north. Peters in the shotgun formation. Peterson beside him. Again, another high snap. He collects it. Pressure up the middle. He steps up, throws across the field. Ball is caught. Big hit again by the West Wilkes defenders, but nonetheless, that's Bryce Peters with another phenomenal catch.
Yeah, Bryce made a great catch. He had 2 Blackhawks all over him, and the concentration and the ball skills. Great pass from his brother. We got about 17 yards on that.
It was a big move up there. It's still a long fourth down for the Huskies. Look like they may elect to punt and pin West Wilkes deep here. That's Eli Limley here set to punt from the 41-yard line. Blackhawks receiver back at the 10. 2:45 and counting here in the third quarter. Snap is back to Limley. Takes it. Good punt. Off to the right side. It's a little wobbly, but lands at the 25-yard line. Bounces dead. Looks like near the 23. 2:33 here to go in the third quarter. Huskies lead 27-0. West Wilkes will take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I tell you what, Kelly, I think West has played really well tonight. They've gotten our territory about 3 or 4 times. They've got some sacks. They got 3 sacks on the evening. they just can't put the points up. So
that's exactly right. Similar yardage, probably like to look at that and see. But here we go, shotgun formation, Fry in motion, hands off to him to the north side. He makes the turn around the corner, gains a few yards there before the Huskies defense takes him down again. As you mentioned, they continue to pound the run game. Not sure what kind of passing game they have, but we haven't seen much of it tonight.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to work some clock, see if they can get some big plays on that sweep. You can tell that Coach Hampton's got them coached up to contain that sweep, so that's a good sight.
Approaching 2 minutes here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 7 from the 26-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers in the backfield. Hand off to number Eli Limley with the stuff there, James.
Yeah, he's played a huge game tonight on that edge. He's been setting the edge most of the night, and then he's making plays when it's coming to him. He's just had probably the best night defensively I've seen him in the last 3 games.
He is playing a solid game tonight. It's a long 3rd down here for the Blackhawks. 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Huskies looking at the sideline for the defensive call. West Wilkes they approach the line, they get set and go, James. Not much time wasted. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield. Sends Chavez in motion. He's rolling to the right. He is going to throw this time. It's high off the receiver's hands, and Bridger Fairchild lays out the receiver there after he missed that ball.
Yeah, I think Bridger got a little payback from when he got hit in the first half by laying the wood on that Blackhawk.
Looked like it. It looked like he kind of felt a little release after that push there. So great stop there by the defense, bringing up a 4th and 7 inside their own territory. Does look like the Blackhawks may elect to punt this time with 1:06 left in the quarter.
Yeah, right now we don't have anybody back to return the punt, so they're thinking this is probably a fake.
Good eye. The Huskies don't have anybody back. It's a low snap. He picks it up, gets it off, and again with no Husky back, this ball's just going to bounce and roll. A good bounce for the Blackhawks. It rolls dead at the 35-yard line. Huskies will take over 1st and 10. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a good play on the punter. The snap was low. He kept his composure and managed to get the ball to our 35 or 36 yard, the 35-yard line. So decent field position for the Huskies.
Let's take a look at the Miller's Insurance scoreboard. And, James, we saw a score at halftime that intrigued us. We'll get to that after this play. 3 receivers to the south side, 2 to the north. Peters alone in the shotgun formation. 56 seconds. He calls for the snap. Quick drop. Looks up the sideline. He throws it up in the air. That was an amazing one-handed catch, it looked like, from here, but he does not come up with that ball. That was Ian Grable, who went up with one hand and really almost made an incredible catch.
Yeah, that's something you see on Sundays right there. Ian trying to make the play, almost made it. You were speaking of the score. Allegheny and Mitchell's tied up 6-6, and Mitchell's traditionally a good high school football team, so them Trojans are playing tonight.
That's exactly right. Peters back in the shotgun formation by himself. 3 receivers to the south, 2 to the north. Takes, again, a high snap, quick throw up to Graybill. He takes off running up the right sideline. He shakes and bakes, and he may be gone. 45, 40, 30, 20. Makes one man to beat 10. 5. Ian Graybill is having a night, y'all. That looks like a 65-yard touchdown pass. Blake Peters to Ian Graybill.
Yeah, Ian high stepping. He looked like he was just nobody was going to catch him. I didn't realize that kid's that fast, as big as he is.
Huskies looking to add a point after here. Bridger Fairchild in to hold. O'Vera lined up for the kick. Kick is up, and there's the kicks we've been looking for. That's nice and high through the uprights for the extra point. Huskies now lead 34-0 with 36 seconds left. Let's take a look at that touchdown pass and run on the Greens Excavating instant replay.
problem is they're not going to go for the fish ones with hard stuff.
I get to quit.
He's got about 217 yards passing or receiving.
And again, another Huskies drive ends in a touchdown. Let's take a look at the Randy Marion Ford drive summary.
Yeah, Ian Graybill, 65 yards. The kid's got over 200 yards receiving. I've got him around 217. Blake Peters is having another career night.
That's, I believe, Blake's fourth touchdown pass of the night. That one just threw a screen pass out to the right, and Graybill did the rest. O'Hara lined up to kick the ball here from right to left from the 40-yard line. 36 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Kick is away. It's up in the air, received at the 12. Wes Wilkes is returning it up the middle. And the Huskies take him down inside the 30, about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, the Huskies special teams has played really well tonight, containing the Blackhawks return game. Those special teams players need to be recognized. A lot of them don't get to play during the play, but when they get on the special teams and get to prove themselves, and it's great to see that.
That's exactly right. It's part of high school football. All facets come into play. Special teams, offense, and defense. Every position and play matters. 29 seconds here. Wes Wilkes is going to take over. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Handoff to Jack Taylor, and he has been dancing with the stars all night tonight on the field, and gain of 8 there on the run. He takes the ball and just jets upfield.
Yeah, the Blackhawks, they're not giving up. They're still playing hard. Fine run from Taylor right there. Got about 6 yards out of that play, so just got to keep playing.
And that play will end the third quarter. Huskies offense still heating up. Wes Wilkes hoping to cool them down. Let's take a break with Scott Brothers Heating and Air.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by at 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selection of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
And welcome back again. Once after the third quarter ends, the Huskies lead 34-0. Last 7 quarters, Blake Peters has thrown 11 touchdown passes, and the Huskies have not given up a single point, James. They were playing lights out.
Yeah, being non-conference, we're getting a lot of work with Blake, getting him ready for the conference action. I really like what I see out of Blake and his receivers. The offensive line's holding up really well, and we've only gave up 3 sacks with this big Blackhawk defensive line.
Starting the fourth quarter now, Blackhawks will be moving right to left, shotgun formation. They bring a receiver in motion, flag to start the fourth quarter. I believe this happened to us another quarter of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a false start on the Blackhawks, and that's something they don't need after they just had that big game.
Moves them back 5 yards, 2nd and 8 from the 30. Blackhawks approach the line, shotgun formation. Jack Taylor in motion, snap taken, hands off to Fry. He's up the right side, and Huskies again are just giving them no room to run.
Yeah, our linebackers are just all over that. To me, this defense is the strength of this defense is in our linebackers. Both of these two are playing all conference type of play the last 3 games.
11 minutes and 30 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Blackhawks facing a 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation, 1 back in the backfield. They have not thrown the ball much tonight. Let's see what they do here. Handoff to Fry again. Similar play, and I'm telling you what, an incredible hit and tackle there. That looked like
Lucas Spencer on the takedown there for the Huskies.
Lucas Spencer with the hit and takedown there, causing a 4th and 8 for the Blackhawks deep in their own territory.
Yeah, again, it's Spencer and Manny. They're both just such good linebackers. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing out of the both of them.
Senior linebackers there for the Huskies making a difference tonight. Huskies, again, have nobody back to receive the punt, so they are just going to elect to let the Blackhawks punt it here. Their punter set up at the 20-yard line. Again, no one in to receive. Bad snap, punts up, and it's not quite going to make a first down. Oh, it just rolls over the first down line there. 11-yard punt there for the Blackhawks. Take over 1st and 10 for the Huskies at the 40.
Yeah, there's some pressure on that punter. Snapper, the last couple snaps, he's snapped it low to the punter, and that time he had to just get rid of the ball. Maybe that's the reason why we're not having a returner. Other than that, or we're just playing safe one.
I was going to ask what your thoughts were on that. Is it are we protecting Bridger a little bit from after that hit at halftime? Do we have anything to be worried about there, or are we just trying to play a little different game there on the punt? Peters takes over 1st and 10 from the 40. Done this a couple of times tonight. Flipped 2 receivers to the opposite side. Takes the snap. He's dropping back. Pressured up the middle, and they're going to get to him once again. They've got him a couple times tonight, but Peters sacked at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that's West Wilkes' 4th sack of the night. So if there's a strength or a takeaway that if you're a Blackhawk fan, it's that defensive line. They're just getting to our quarterback, and their conference is not as strong as conferences as we have, but I'm very impressed with their defensive line.
Huskies line back up here. 2 receivers to each side. Peters in the shotgun formation. 2nd and long. Takes the snap. Hands off to Peterson. He scoots by a couple defenders. Then he's grabbed and play is blown dead while he was wrapped up.
Yeah, they're sending practically they're sending everybody now to get to Peters, and the best way to stop that is give it to your running back.
And a long 3rd down here again for the Huskies. 9:17 and counting on the clock. 3rd down and almost 20. We're looking to the sidelines. Looking for a play call. 2 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. Peterson in the backfield. And snap taken. It's a screen again to Graybill. He catches it. spins ahead, and that's a great 8-9 yard play right there to Graybill.
Pass completed to Graybill.
Yeah, Graybill, he's had a lot of those little bubble screens that they have with his size. It's hard to bring down. He's quick. Safe call. I like the call. We're going ready to punt, 4th and 12, though.
Looks like Eli Limley's out here to punt again. The Huskies at the 41-yard line. Typically a go-for-it type of situation with a 34-0 lead. Coach Hampton elects to punt. West Wilkes back to receive it at the 10-yard line. Huskies are setting up. Snap is good. Limley with the punt. It's up in the air. Not a bad punt off his left side of his foot. Hits at the 22, bounces inside the 20. Will be touched dead at the 18 by Bridger Fairchild.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad punt. Gives us good field position to play defense. Let's see what Ethan Day can do with this offense and see if they can move the ball. In the second quarter, in the first half, the Blackhawks was moving the ball with the running game, but so far in the second half, they've just not been able to move the ball with the adjustments that we have made.
That's correct. Blackhawks do take over 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. 8-10 left to go here in the contest tonight. Again, a great crowd still here at the stadium supporting the Huskies. Shotgun formation. Jack Taylor comes in motion. Snaps taken. Fake handoff up the middle. Throws out to Taylor, and that is stopped immediately by Bryce Peters, who was all over that tackle.
Yeah, we almost actually intercepted that ball from one of our Husky defenders that was on the quarterback, and then our corner was all over it. So that's great anticipation on the defensive play.
Great open field tackle there made by Peters, sophomore. Again, having an outstanding start to his sophomore career here on the varsity level. 2nd and 12. Ball's at the 16. West Wilkes approaches the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Lineman set. Ball snap. Handoff to Fry. Right side. He's pushing behind his defender. And again, just nowhere to go on that right side.
Yeah, our defense, our linebackers, Graybill, also we're just playing really well defensively against the run game right now.
Defensive line coach Ronnie Pruitt been putting in some work here with these guys. Definitely paying off here for the Huskies tonight. 3rd down and 11, ball on the 17. We're inside 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. West Wilkes slowly approaching the line now. 2 receivers to the north, 1 back in the backfield with Day. Calls for the snap. Looks like a handoff here to 7, and again, the Huskies are in the backfield. They've just got no room to run.
Yeah, I think the offensive line for the Blackhawks are getting tired. I've noticed that their big number 74, probably their biggest lineman, he's got a little bit of limp to him, so this run game's starting to slow down now.
And it's 4th and 13. The Blackhawks look like they're going to elect to punt here from deep in their own territory. And once again, the Huskies have no one back to receive this punt, James. Some interesting strategy here.
Yeah, maybe they seen something on film, maybe a fake or something, but or they just, like you said, we don't have nobody besides Bridger that can return the ball.
And again, a very short punt by the Blackhawks. Will roll dead at the 35-yard line. Net of 20 yards there. The Huskies will take over 1st and 10 from the 35. Leading 34-0.
Well, you know, so far every time we've not had a returner, it's been a shank of a punt. So maybe we've seen something on film that if you put a little pressure on him, the punter will panic a little bit.
He'll pull all the players off the free throw line when he's shooting kind of strategy, huh? Leave him out there by himself. Shotgun formation by Peters. Handoff up the middle to Peterson. He breaks a couple tackles there. Only going to get a yard, but he did get rid of 2 tacklers there as the Blackhawks, again, are just trying to get out of this game with no injuries. 5.5 minutes here left to go on the clock.
Well, that's a typical Peterson type of run. I'm not going to give up, and that's what we've seen year after year after year. So keeping the tradition going.
Peters looking to change the play here, bringing in a new wide receiver, swapping somebody out. 2 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. That's Bryce Peters coming off the field. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by the Blackhawks. 5:09 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a break with Carroll Original Workwear.
Skyline National Bank, Carroll Company, Air Insurance, Doty Plumbing, West Wireless, OP Smiles, Elevation Health, CrossFit, Making Advantage, Backstreet Sales, and the Press Box. We'd also like to thank
Getting back here into the action here in the fourth quarter. 5:09 remains. James, again, the Huskies have looked really solid tonight, looking to start the campaign this year 3-0.
Yeah, and that's what we need as a young team to get a good start. First 3 games, that's exactly what we need.
Peters in the shotgun formation, calls for the snap. A defender jumps off sides and just elects not to try to get back on sides before the flag is thrown, moving them 5 yards closer. Now looking ahead to next week, I believe we've got a real tough contest on the books, James. We head down to Mount Airy next Friday night.
Yeah, Mount Airy traditionally has had a really good football team. They've went deep in the playoffs in the past, so it's going to be a very good test for us.
Small 1A school, but they have, like you said, been traditionally a powerhouse. Peters in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to each side. Peterson beside him. Looking to the sideline, looks like he's going to change the play. Flips Peterson to the opposite side. Calls for the snap. It's taken. Handoff is to Peterson. He's patient, but just nowhere to go. The Blackhawks defensive lineman there, 43 in on the stop. Hayden Gentry.
Yeah, what I noticed there, the referees missed a false start on one of our linemen, so we got away with one right there.
Inside of 5 minutes to go now. 3rd and long for the Huskies. Peters rallies the troops up to the line. 2 receivers to each side. Stack formation. Peterson beside Peters. Calls for a snap. Again, it's high. He grasps it, hands it off to Peterson. Handoff. He's bouncing around like a pinball machine. Almost gets down to the 25, 26-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good run by Peterson, but we got 4th and 2. I'd say we'll be going for it right now.
4th and short. The Huskies are looking to the sideline here. 4-10 and counting. 34-0 lead. Looks like the coaches are going to take their time here on this play call. Play clock is inside of 20. Peters approaches, calls the play. He's in the shotgun formation once again. Takes the snap. Hands off to Peterson. Blockers ahead. He hits that hole fast and hard. Shakes off a tackler inside the 15 down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was a really good run. Looks like we got about 14 yards on that play. Peterson's starting to do his thing.
That's right. We've thrown it most of the game, and here in the fourth quarter, we're handing off to Peterson to let him kind of kill this clock and drive down the field. 1st and 10. Ball is just outside the 10. I guess we're 1st and goal. Peters in the shotgun formation. Fakes the snap call. Now he takes it. Handoff again to Peterson. Again, blockers ahead of him, and he's pushing down to the 6-yard line.
Yeah, good carry by Peterson. One thing I noticed is their defensive line, a lot of them are their offensive line, so they're getting wore out, and our offensive line, who play mainly offense, is starting to take over the game.
"15 seconds on the play clock, 2:52 and counting on the game clock. Huskies are approaching here, 2nd and goal, really taking their time, running this clock down. James, we got to be thinking ahead, looking for the player of the game and play of the game. Spin move there by Peterson. He's again taken down about the 6-yard line, and it looks like cramps happening there maybe for some defenders on West Wilkes.
Yeah, when you play the Iron Man type of football, if you don't hydrate really well about 3 or 4 days ahead, that could possibly happen.
3rd down and goal. We are going to push inside of 2 minutes here before this snap's taken. 10 seconds on the play clock. Peters in the shotgun formation. Snap just before the play clock runs out. Hands off to Peterson. Similar play. He's going to push it inside the 5-yard line to the 4 this time. 1:42 on the clock. Huskies again are looking really good. James, let's start considering who we're going to name the Dr. Pepper Player of the Game.
I'm leaning towards Ian Graybill. How about you?
I think that's an incredible selection. He had 1 touchdown tonight, but I have to go back and see. He had to catch 12 or more balls there for well over 250 yards.
Yeah, he was huge tonight. It's probably a career game for him. He was just a playmaker. When we needed plays, he made them.
Huskies will line up here inside of 10 seconds here on the play clock. 1:22 and counting. Peters in the shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap, hand off to Peterson. He jets up the middle, and they punch it in for a late touchdown there for Luke Peterson.
Yeah, it's the second touchdown tonight for Peterson. What that does is it helps us run the clock out because the clock won't stop now.
That is correct. 1:14 left on the clock. Huskies push the lead to 40-0 before the point after. James just mentioned our player of the game, Ian Graybill. Great night for the Huskies offensive player there. Many catches, 1 touchdown reception, and over 200 yards on the night. The West Wilkes defender got in the backfield and should have blocked that point after, but it got in the air, but did fall short of going through the goalpost. Huskies are going to take the win tonight, looking like a 41-0 lead here with just over a minute left, James.
Yeah, I don't see how he didn't block that kick because he was right there in front of it, and this has been a great night for Husky football.
And now let's look at looking ahead here, going to take advantage and make our play of the game. We named Ian player of the game, and I'm going to guess that he might be involved in the play of the game. I'm not sure, James. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, in the second half, he had that 65-yard play where he just ran down the West Wilkes sideline to score. I think that would be the play of the game.
I totally agree. That was a beautiful pitch and catch. Peters to Graybill on the right sideline. He caught it near the line of scrimmage and just took off up the right sideline. Had to elude a few defenders there as he approached the end zone, but he did it and punched it in.
Yeah, this is a huge night for Graybill. This gives him a lot of confidence going into conference play. So if we can get a lot of different guys involved with the offense, it's going to be huge this year.
Manny Olvera ready for the kickoff. 1:14 and counting. We are above the threshold of the automatic running clock, as James mentioned, so this should help us kill this last minute pretty fast. Olvera with a deep kick, fielded by West Wilkes at the 12. He's returning up the West Wilkes sideline, just ran full speed and went out of bounds about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I will say this. I feel that West Wilkes played a lot better game than what the score is showing, especially in the first half of the second quarter. They was really pushing the ball down the field on us, and if some calls went their way and some mistakes wouldn't have made, this could have been a lot closer game.
Huskies going to take advantage and start 3-0 on the season again before traveling down to Mount Airy next Friday night, where we look to have a good contest. West Wilkes is going to line up here with 1:06 to go. Shotgun formation. They had 2 or 3 guys moving there before that play started, and let's see what the call is going to be.
Well, the one thing about it, we've won the turnover. I mean, not the turnover, but the penalty war. As far as comparing penalties, they've doubled us in penalties. So looks like that one's on the Huskies. So, but still, Ashe has not had as many penalties as West has.
And recapping here, taking a look at the Randy Marion Ford keys of the game. Stop the run. We did that. Score first. We did that. Eliminate turnovers. That's where we got some room where we can still work. We've had a couple tip balls and a fumble that happened. Wes Wilkes takes the ball up the right sideline. This little guy had some speed on him. That might have been the first time we've seen him carry the ball, and he shot up for a 40-yard gain. James?
Yeah, traditionally when a blowout like this, you may have some guys that not normally in the game, and that offensive line just gave a big run for number 40.
Hey, I was recruiting as a sideline reporter there at halftime. Mr. Jody Brown, Life Store Bank, said he'd be interested in getting down there and giving us some in-depth looks from the sideline. So, Jody, I'm going to sign you up for that. 40 seconds and counting here in the fourth quarter. Wes Wilkes taking the ball there up the middle for a short gain, and this will probably be the last play of the game. James, it's been another fun night of calling Husky football.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Thankfully, you hadn't catch me with a biscuit in my mouth from Bojangles.
Bojangles does feed us here in the box, and we appreciate that. And last week I busted Mr. James with a biscuit in his mouth here late in the game. So anyway, the clock continues to run inside of 10 seconds. Wes Wilkes is going to try to get one more play in here as they head up to the line here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. He is going to get the snap off, and this will be the last play of the game, and they're just going to hand it off to 40, and he goes to the right side before being tackled by the Huskies. James, Huskies win 40-0 tonight here in front of a good crowd here at Ashe County Stadium. They are now 3-0 to start the season.
Yeah, and this is a start that you, as a head coach, that you would want to have, a 3-0 start. Against some traditional teams that we've played in the past and had a lot of success with. So, the thing is we go to Mount Airy next week, and hopefully we can keep this train rolling.
That's right. And again, I've been Kelly Hardy, joined by James Klein, calling you Husky football tonight. Here, Ashe County wins 40-0 against West High, pushing Ashe to 3-0, and the Wes Wilkes Blackhawks now fall to 1-2. Again, we had an incredible game by Blake Peters and the Huskies offense. We are stalled here a little bit to end the game, James. It looks like all the teams have taken a knee on that last play. A Blackhawk got injured and is still down on the field. We hope he's not suffering from too much of an injury there on the last play of the game.
Yeah, it does look, maybe could be a cramp or maybe something with his leg, but he's getting up, so that's a good sign.
Good sign. Huskies rise to their feet, and they're going to walk through the line here. And again, we've enjoyed bringing the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week to you here. Huskies win 40-0. We'll talk to you guys next week.